Hello. Uh, Hello, this is the English session, part 10. Today's date is 7th January 2020. It's 1:44 at noon, and it's kind of like a little bit of cloudy day. Yes, I didn't really see a sun from this morning. Because of that, it's complete cloudy. But also little bit of warm. Yeah, so it's good. Temperature was also good. The light was also really good. Whatever. Let's jump to the point. English, I already told you. I told you again. English is kind of like a really important part of my life. Yeah, English is really important. I'm not really say how much really important it is, but it is really important. Yeah, I want to become something even more in my life, and that's why I need to improve my communication skills. Communication skills means how the way you talk to other people. Okay, so basically it's kind of like a communication, but there is something problem. Like, you can't communicate without any language. Yeah, so you need a language for the communication. That's a really important thing. Like, whatever your skill it is good or bad communication, but the language is important. If you don't know the language, you can't communicate, right? Like, it's just like you want to win the race, but before you just want to run at least. So it is that thing. So language is kind of like always be barrier for me. Yeah, in my complete life I was used to talk in Marathi or Hindi. Basically, Marathi too much, yeah, not Hindi. Yes, and it's just like then I feel like that most of the people I want to work with them. Those are kind of like a really talk in English. Basically, English is kind of like the international language, not international language, but it's just like most of the people knows English. Yeah, like you went anywhere in the planet, basically some of the people will talk English. So English is really important for the communication. Okay. So I'm really bad at communication. I'm really bad at communication also, and the English. Yes. uh, so basically, I suggest myself ki let's learn English. Yeah, because of that I know little bit of English, I understand the English, but I cannot talk English well. Yes, because of that so many grammatical mistakes, so many words I don't really know what is the word in English. So just like this, there is a one way to to get the solution, and that way is that you just need to practice English. Whatever you know, whatever you think you know, you just talk. Yeah, if you mistake, just ignore it and just talk. Okay, more and more you will talk, you will get improvise. Yeah, right now, can you feel that the session, like, I did almost kareeb 2 and 3, sorry, this is almost like 10 session. Okay, English session. And before that, you listen the English session part 1. It is not so good, trust me, it is really bad. Yeah, but right now I just talk something little bit of better than part 1. Okay, so that is because of that ki I was continuously doing my English session, and it is very well. Yeah, because I'm talking in English, That is the most important thing. Yeah, we figure it out after the grammar and what's the word and what's the past tense and what is all those things. All those we will be discuss after that. We just need to speak English. That is most important thing. Okay. Yeah. But if you say grammar and words, those are the really basic things. Yeah, you miss those basic things. How do you talk English? So try to compare a baby who's why the baby is learning language. Yeah, he doesn't really know what's the grammar. He doesn't really know what's the word. He just try to talk. That's it. Yes, I'm also the same technique. I'm using this for my learning. Okay, and basically language is learn by only this thing. Just talk. Okay. Yes, you feel really bad, you feel really not so good, you feel that this word is not really right for that sentence, whatever. Okay, such things happen, such shit things happens. Yes, you just like talk again and again, you will get familiar, and that is the only way to improve yourself. Okay, so yeah, so I came every noon at my rooftop. Okay, and I just ask questions to myself, and I will answer those questions in English. Okay, basically, such question is kind of like a relates with the normal life, like what you do, what you ambitious, what is your target, what would be happen after this thing. Okay, something personal, something really professional. So it is a kind of like a better way to communicate. Because of that, most of the questions people ask is like that. Okay, so should we begin? Yeah. All right. So let's go to Google Photos and okay. So question is, uh, the person I love to invite in my birthday party is, who are those person? And my friend is kind of like a really important part of my life. Yeah, because they give me a really expensive thing that I couldn't bought, and that expensive thing is called happiness. Yes, and it is really really important thing. Because of that ki you are in such a condition, like people don't really smile, they don't really talk to each other. Yeah, I was, yeah. So happiness is the only key that you feel you are alive. Yeah, and those feeling gave my friends. Okay, like Pinty, Badal, Vaibhav, Vishal, One Man, Rahul. Yeah, so those people are really important. Yeah, if I am planning to go somewhere else, if I planning to party, if I planning to anything, I was always include my friend. Yes, but basically basically there's a one thing, I always kept barrier between friends and family. Yes, if I want to attend the party at the friends, so I don't really include the family was there. like just 2 weeks ago, my friend Badal's brother's receptions party was there. So he says ki invite your parents and everyone, but I didn't really say to my parents ki go to let's go to my friend's brother's reception party. Yeah, because of that, if you tell them, it will mix up. Yeah, and I don't want to mix up. Yes, there is always, because it's kind of like a insecurity, because your personality is different with your friends. Also the personality with the family is something else, and also there is a personality with the work, it's something really else. So don't try to mix all those personality at once, because it is not really good. Trust me, I'm giving you suggestion. If you follow or not, it's all depend on you. But yeah, something doesn't happen good, always things happen bad. Okay, so I will always kept all those things separately. But sometimes we need to mix that, like some marriage ceremony was there, so basically friends and family was also be there. So yeah, but try not to mix every time. Yes, try to separate every moment whenever it is possible or not. Okay, so yes, whatever. but but the before I was planning to do something else. uh Friends are the really important. Yeah, and I always kept my priority for the friends. Yes, because family was came second, work is kind of like the first priority. Yes, because if we are, work is not the work is like kind of like a passionate work. Yeah, like I'm filmmaking or traveling, so this is the kind of my work. So it always be the first priority to me. Okay, then after friends. Yeah, because, and then after family. Yeah, because I will less happy. But sometime we we get something work to do, or something really important things need to do with some specific person, like friends and work and family. So you feel that importance, and you work according to that importance of the thing what they say. Like example, like I am in the Subodh's house, so we were enjoying, everyone was there. Okay, and suddenly I call from my father, and he says he need to go to the hospital. Okay, so basically uh, I need to go to the hospital because it's really really important. Okay, yeah, that time also says ki friends is also priority, but right now I'm enjoying. But uh, going to the hospital is a really really important. So I kept all those work besides, and go to the hospital because it's really important. So basically you understand the priority, and that priorities uh, depends on the time. Okay, so if you feel it, you will be manage all those things. So yeah. So the question's answer is the person I love to invite. Yes, my person love to invite in my birthday party is my friends, because they are really great. My favorite time of the day, sunset. Actually, I say sunset is really good. Yeah. Well, actually, this question, if you ask this question a year ago, basically I say is that key. uh, what matters, yeah, you just like whatever the day. Yes, because of that, when you are working, when you are doing corporate job, or when you are behind the desk, is actually you are cutting off from the environment. Okay, you don't really know what's outside, what's the cloud looks like, what's the rain, what's the snow. You don't really care. Yeah, you just care about your work and your lifestyle. You don't really care about your environment. So basically whatever the day it is, I don't really care. Yeah. So yeah, the answer you will get if you ask this question a year ago. But right now, I'm kind of like a really open personality. Just I switch my career from behind the desk to open environment. Like, I want to be a travel filmmaker, and travel filmmaker needs to travel to the environment, to explore the things, to explore what the environment offers us to do. So it's just like that. Ki, uh, it is really really important if you do that. Yeah, well, some peoples are love to do their desk job, but I was not that person. I don't really like the desk job. Yeah, I just want to explore the environment and explore all those things. So in this scenario, my favorite part of the day is sunset and after the sunset. Yes, because of that, ki after the sunset is kind of really good. Because of that, ki so many which environment goes really, the temperature went really down and everything looks really chilly. Okay, and it feel really good. Yeah, and after that, night is also really great. Sometimes nightlife in some certain city was makes really more amazing. Okay, so for this particular time, I say ki sunset is really good and it is really favorite part of my day. And I also exploring the sunset every day. Because of that, ki I was uh, I was on the ground and exercise and running. So basically it is a really good thing for me. The toy I wanted to play but I never had. Remote control car is kind of like a really really amazing toy. Yeah, I know when I was a child, I always wanted to be a remote control car. Yeah, because I'm really furious about how these things happen, like how this remote control car is controlled by without anything. Yeah, because remote control car is kind of like that ki there is a remote in your hand and there is a car, and there is a nothing attached to each other, like remote and car is completely independent. Yeah, so basically you push the start button, the car move forward. If you backward, the car move also backward. So basically that feels me really good. That is really amazing things. Because of that, I didn't really see that much when I was a child. um, I found that ki remote control car was really amazing, really awesome. There is a one movie, it is also really good thing for me. Raju Chacha. Okay, Raju Chacha, something as a something. His name is Bollywood movie. Okay, basically in the climax they have some like remote control kind of car sequence. Okay, so basically they were the kids and they were controlling the remote control car and they did something really crazy stuff with that car. And it is really great when I see the when I see those movie, when I see those sequence, I feel really good. I feel like I need this car. I definitely need this remote control car because it is really good. You can control from a really long distance, and people don't really know you are doing something like that. So yes, so remote control car is really good. Yeah, I yes. I didn't really get because of that. Ki the remote control car that time was really really expensive. Yes, yeah, and my father won't really afford that car. So yeah, but it just happens. Yeah, it just happens to everyone. Like we need some certain things in the past, but we didn't really get because those things are really expensive. Yes, and we figure out the way to how to find another thing which is really good and which is also gives the same pleasure that the pleasure who gives the remote control car. It's like that. So just like I bought the really simple car who has some sort of chabi. Okay, and it is really less expensive. I don't have right now, but when I was a kid, I used to have those car which you gives chabi, and the car is move forward without giving any external efforts or not. Yeah, so it's really good. So those are the toys I really want when I was the kid. Yeah, but if you give those remote control toys right now, do you think you feel really amazed? Actually, no. Yeah, why? Because of that key, I know key how this remote control car works. Okay, and what is the main component, and like the thing is really enthusiastic for me is like that you are not knowing anything. When you know everything about this thing, so you will never get surprised. Like example say, like the Avenger Endgame is released. You didn't really see, okay, and you just watch the trailer and you feel really enthusiastic and you feel really excited. But some guys came and they spoiled the movie because he saw that movie and he says everything about the movie, like this happened. You get really spoiled because you don't want get information. If you get that information, the excitement of that movie was goes down. So basically, if you are not knowing anything, is much better for the excitement. Okay, if you knows everything about that thing or movie, you will really very the excitement level was going really less. Okay, so yeah, so from this example you will feel what I'm saying is that. Okay, so I know, well, still I don't really have a remote control car, and yeah, my friend has a remote control car right now. He bought this remote control car right, it was like 1 year ago. Yes, and I also drove this car and I feel really great, but not so excited. Yeah, it just like I just draw, it is okay, that's it, that's fine. Yeah, but if I see that car like almost be 15 years ago, I feel really excited. Yeah, so it all change after some certain level. Okay, basically if I see the drone, yeah, remote control drone or wireless drone, so I don't really feel really excited. Yeah, I love drone, yes, I love the drone for the shot. Yeah, like this is the toy, this is not a toy actually, this is kind of like a really professional work. I don't want to include this professional work into that question. Yeah, because this question is kind of like a relate with the when you are a kid, and what kind of toy do you require for this. So basically remote control car or hashtag that I use a lot. I don't really use a hashtag. Yeah, uh, basically people are using hashtag for posting something in the social media. Like if I want to post something photos on the Instagram, so I need to put some hashtag. So what's the hashtag, what does that means? Actually hashtag is kind of like the community that people are very familiar with that. Like I like coffee, and I buy coffee from the Starbucks. Okay, and the coffee was really good, and I click the photos and put it on the Instagram. Okay, and I say hashtag coffee. So what does this happen? Okay, so just like the hashtag coffee is a kind of like the hashtag is kind of like the logo, something like that, like something page. Okay, so if you put the hashtag and hashtag coffee, that means the whoever the person who likes the coffee in all over the world, the photo is visible on their profile because of that. Ki these people are really like the coffee. Yeah. So basically, I'm like the coffee, so I put it on the hashtag coffee. Okay, and I post something, and that post is visible to all around the planet who's the people who's really like the coffee. Okay, so yeah, so it's kind of like a really different algorithm happened. uh, it's kind of like a really complicated. You do need to understand everything what you write and what is the hashtag and what does this do वगैरह. But yeah, it's something really different than. But I don't really use the hashtag. Yes, why? Because I don't really feel if you use the hashtag. I use the hashtag, but it's not that specific. This hashtag is I use oftenly very much. No, no, no. If I want to do some creative work, so obviously I need to use hashtag. Uh, if I want to be portrait photos, so the portrait photos, that is also really hashtag. Yes. So it just hashtag is depend on the photos or depend on the content. What do you want to say? Like this is the COVID-19 lockdown, to hashtag lockdown. So yeah, it's like a different. It is uh, completely different from. It is really different from the. Sorry, it is depend on the content. Okay, so I spend my free time doing well. I don't really say I have a free time. Yeah, म्हणजे, if I have a free time, I was. When do you get free time? What is mean by free time? Free time, that means you don't have a work, and you are just chilling. So what do you do? What is mean by chilling? Chilling means you just entertain yourself. So this includes social media, na? Yeah. So I'm doing social media like Facebook and Instagram, especially Instagram. Yes, when I was free time. Okay, if I want to break, I just use social media and just feel really relaxed. Okay, and then after 10 minutes, I will go back to my work. So yeah, so social media is basically Instagram. It's kind of like really good. Yeah, I would love to see an international day off. International day. There is a day, yes, and it is International Day. It's a Women's Day, Mother's Day, and Valentine's Day, and and um, and so many Christmas. Yes, so many festivals, so many days are celebrate in entire the world. So I don't really familiar with the days or, but yeah, like. This is also happened with the situation. Okay, so if I have a girlfriend, so I will definitely celebrate Valentine's Day. If I don't have a girlfriend, yeah, that day doesn't matter to me at all, right? So it is depend on the situation. Like, so uh also the Women's Day, and well, lots of the day, so many people are so excited for the day they come, because the situation was there. Yeah, like if I have a girlfriend, so I am really excited about the Valentine's Day. So why I keep using Valentine's Day? I don't really know what kind of day are celebrate in entire the world. So basically, I know all those days. So yeah, the most random photo on my phone at the moment is random photo. Well, so many random photo. Yeah, I click. What is mean by random photo? I don't really mean by random photo. I click the photos for the 100% perspective what I want to do, and this is not the like random photo or not. Yeah, but yeah, some sort of photo you feel like that. Ki this is something the photo you don't really want, and this is the click. Uh, Mm, well, I don't really understand what is the random photo means. Yeah, random photo means like I don't really know. Yes, practically. And I don't really want to know. Yes, yeah, it's just like. But dude, if you want to be something really even better, why don't you want to know it? Why don't you want to know this thing? Because of that, I'm not really in that state right now. Yeah, I just want to ask this question quickly and just like get back to work. Okay. A disguise that I couldn't pull off. What is disguise? Disguise. A disguise means something that is really not good and really bad, and that thing is called disguise. Am I right? Am I right? I don't really understand that question. What I would say if I could speak to everyone in the world at the same time. Okay, yeah. Uh, well, practically, I didn't really think of that. Yeah. But whatever the message I say, every person on the planet at the same time was like that. That message has to be really important, and that message is has to be familiar with the all the people around the planet. So uh, like so many things. Yeah, it's like it's like that key. Just read books. Yes. Reading a book is kind of like a really change your life. Yes. So if you want to be even, how do I speak? Yeah, just like I'm speaking English. Yeah, so some people will understand, some people didn't really understand. If so, how how should I? Yeah, well, yeah, but you just speak. Yeah, it just like it will be translate on their native language. Okay. Well, I say that the um, life is really long. Yeah, and really big. Yes, and time is kind of like a really short to you. Yeah, because there is a one thing that you couldn't reproduce or regain. Okay, like money you are wasting right now, it will get after some times. Okay, but there is a thing that couldn't get again, and that thing called time. So understand the value of the time, because time is kind of like a really precise things to do. Okay, if you are not so familiar, you are not giving importance to the time. Time will decide you what to do. So it's just like whatever you have, whatever you want to do, and whatever you think you can do it, you just do it now. Yeah. And also there is a one thing, read them books. Yes, books gives you understand what is the world work. Yeah, because of that the education gives you a professional life to be sustained. Yeah, but if you want to be even more, if you want to be improve yourself, and if you want to be do something even better, so basically you need to read a books. Yeah, because reading a books gives you confidence. It gives you something that people don't really, it gives some knowledge that people don't really give to each other. Yeah, and that knowledge is really important. Yeah, because of that you know what is the capital of the Germany. Yes, is it matters to you? Yeah, if you are living in Germany, is it matter to you or not? No, no. But books gives you really practical knowledge that really affect on your life. Yeah, just be kind and be serious about this thing. And I'm suggesting, if you don't want to invest little bit of time, just give some time to read a book. Okay, this time will invest, this time you put on the reading book, this is the great investment of time. Trust me, it happens to me. It is really great. Okay, so, and there is a one thing I'm saying is that if you are reading a books, that means you are changing a personality, that means you are changing a human, and that means you can change each person who is listening. So basically each person change their lifestyle according to according to some other books. We can change the society, we can change the cities, states, country, entire the world, and complete planet. Okay, so it start from you, because human is kind of the species who is responsible for the planet earth. Like planet earth is dying or living 1000 hours, 1000 years, I don't know. Yes, but it is all depend upon you, because we are the really valuable species and we can decide what our destiny it is. So basically, just follow the suggestion and just, yes, and also respect the time. Yes, because it is really okay. So yeah, so this is the message I want to say to each and every person on the entire planet. Okay, and yeah, I love when I love when I love when I love who. Nah, I love when it's kind of like a really complicated. Yeah, like I like some person, but some particular time. Uh, yeah, such thing happens. Yes, but okay, like if you have a girlfriend, okay, and you are really proud of that girlfriend, because of that she is really education and she is really good, and she's much more great. Okay, so what I'm saying is that he um but you don't like the girlfriend at every time. Yeah, some of the aspects you don't really like. Yeah, and some of the aspects you like very much, but this is the part of the family. This is the part of the this is the part of the life. Yeah, this is part of the love. Yeah, because every time you don't really like to anyone. Yeah, this is not the uh what I'm saying is that it's like you like the some specific person at specific time. So this is what I'm saying is, yes, how I relax after a hard day, how I relax myself after the hard day. Yes, relaxing is kind of really important. Like you are doing work and you are working almost 10 and 12 hours, and you are feel so exhausted. So what do? Okay, well, actually, I am travel filmmaker. Okay, and I was completely doing my work. I wake up at 4:30, goes to the location, shoot, edit. Okay, and after the lunch, also shoot and edit. And after the sunset, I came to the hotel, and then I edit. Okay, and there is a no time at all. Trust me, it was every time I was doing work. Yeah, and I feel really relaxed. So it's just like I just want to bath and go to the playground and just play badminton. Yes, so this is the kind of relax I wanted to, because while playing the badminton I feel really great. Yeah, I feel really amazed. Yes, like you just really focus on the shuttlecock. That's it. Yes, for me, relaxing part of that. So I feel really great while playing badminton. Yeah. But so many things like relaxing, like some people say just like take a nap, or just like watch a movie, or go to the social media. Well, well, yeah, this stuff is also really relaxing things to me. Yes. Um, but yeah, just like playing something was feels really good than having social media or watching movies, something else. But this is also I have to do. Yeah, it's just like sometimes badminton requires two player. Okay, so other person is kind of like a really suck at game. You don't really like the badminton at all. So when you have really competition, like he is a kind of like a really enthusiastic guy while playing badminton, and he was giving you tough at the badminton. So you just like while playing the badminton with that guy. So yes, so kindly it's depend on the situation. So yeah, if you know me well, you give me. Okay, if you know me well, you will give me. Well, I'm asking you questions. Okay, you know yourself. So what is the kind of gift you think it will be really good for you? And well, gift, right? Yeah, I'm saying is that um, DJI Air Mavic 2. Yeah, I like that drone. Yes. If somebody gives me this drone as a gift, I will thank you enough for that. Because of that, this drone is really expensive. Not so expensive. Yeah, it's like yeah, a little bit of expensive. Yes, but it's like it gives me, yeah, it gives me really high quality of content. Yeah, because that drone is kind of giving me aerial shot, which is really complicated for shooting. Because of that key, aerial shot is kind of like a go upward and shoot at that point of view. Okay, so and if I have just drone, I just like shoot really nice content, trust me. And if somebody uh, gives me that drone as a gift right now, I feel really great. Yeah, but this is kind of gift for right now. Okay, like in the future, yeah, you always wanted to be that gift. So what is that? I don't know, I just feel like that. uh, I just want to be a uh, respect for other persons, respect for me for the other person. Yeah, respect, sorry, I just want to be respect in other person for me. Yeah, I just don't want to gift. Yeah, I just want to be just like feels really nice in front of that guy. That's the only thing. Yeah, and that is the really best gift, trust me. Yes, because of that key, if you know some person and who is willing to do anything, that is most valuable thing. Trust me, it is that. Because having a great person around you, or having a really amazing person around you, that is most gift thing. That is a really amazing things for me. Okay, so yes, do you prefer online course or going to the class? Online course. Yeah, going to the class is not really good. Because of that key, you went to that school, you went to that classes, and you are something scheduling for that time, and you are managing, and sometimes you feel that you are not get as want to be. So yes, online class is completely focused on what you want. It's not diverted on the any other, like what is the condition of the class, what is the people are in the class, this girl is kind of like really attractive me. So yeah, the all those um, distraction went off when you are in the online classes. So I will prefer online classes would be really better for me. My soap opera actor actress name would be opera actor. I didn't really attend the opera. Okay. Opera means there is the singer or actor who is singing, and it is I don't know it is beautiful or not, because I don't really understand what they say, because most of the time they are yelling at each other with a really high frequency, and like "Ah." You do familiar with that? What is opera? Yeah, actually it is from the Europe, and I don't really know the opera, and I don't really know the actor and an actor and actress, and I don't really have an interest to uh, watching or listening that opera singer. It's I don't really feel. I don't know. Some people like, some people didn't like. I'm the kind of the person who didn't like that thing. Okay, so yeah. One of my greatest gymnast gymnast. Okay, gymnast means you don't doing gymnast, but some person is doing and he's really well. Which one is that? Gymnast means the athlete na is doing something. No, gymnast means um, yeah, it's kind of like the emojis kind of look like that. There is a athlete and doing something, exercising things. um I don't really know. Yeah, I don't. Gymnast, no, I am not really sure. I have something really ideal person for that. Gymnast वगैरह. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Some of the best beaches are in. Yeah, I went to the last year was the Goa beach, which is really great. I love to go to again. Okay, but there are also so many beaches which is also really good. You just need to explore. So yeah. The longest I ever gone without checking my phone. Yes. Well, checking my phone. Yes. Well, phone is kind of like a really importance of this age. Why? Because of that, ki lots of important thing is in your phone. Yeah, like messages and sometimes so many people work at the phone too. So basically, phone is kind of like a really important part of. Yeah. But some people say having a phone is kind of like a really distracting. Yeah. Yeah, just like for those people who says that, because of that when they pick up the phone they always use mobile phone for the distracting themselves. Yes, but basically I use the phone a lot. Yeah, basically I have every time phone with me. Yes, but I didn't really distract by them, because whatever I use in this thin phone, which is a really important part of my life. Yeah, because of that when I go to the Instagram I found out so many filmmaker pages which they did something really creative work. It will be on my page, so I learned something really great. Okay, also with my Facebook. Yeah, so many I just follow the pages respect to the filmmaker. So basically they gives me opportunity, or they gives me learning to do what is really good or not. Okay. Meanwhile also YouTube is also kind of relates with lots of that stuff. Okay, so basically it's kind of like that ki I was I'm using my phone for um, becoming me better, not becoming me worse. Okay, like some people using their cell phone for entertainment and lots of things. I use cell phone every time for learning myself. Yeah, so I don't really say ki having a phone is distracted, or how long checking my phone. It is really not good. Sometimes I do check my phone, and because that is really important part of my life. But I feel that ki it is really wrong to use phone at some certain level. Like if you are with the friends and you are hanging out, basically it is not a really good time you when you are checking your phone. But basically it is not. Yeah, it is definitely not. Yeah. So you do realize what is the importance of the work, sorry, importance of the mobile at some certain point. Okay. So if you do familiar with that, you know this thing, and you will find out ki which time is better for checking your phone and which time is not. So yeah, and the but longest time without checking your phone would be, I don't really know. Yeah, because of that ki I always use my phone. I check my phone. Yeah, because so many people don't really comment like no no no. It's not that. Yeah, I was checking the phone for the who's calling it or not. Yeah, or any other. My favorite bread is, there is only one bread I know, and I don't really know what kind of bread was exist. But there is bread, and that bread is bread. It's just not something else. So that's it. Yes. So I don't really know what is the category of the bread. So I just saw only one bread, and that bread is it's just bread. Yeah, it's just like having a bread that is slice of bread. That's it. Yes. A great chat up line I ever heard. Chat up line. What's chat up line? I don't really know. I would like to learn how to do. Okay, I would like to learn how to do backflipping. Okay, I've always wanted to be like backflip, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, but I didn't really try that thing because it's kind of like looks really risky. So I didn't really try, but I always wanted to try this thing. Okay, and also I just wanted to be backflip on the water. Yeah, like some people like diving. I just want to the backflip and enter through the water. It is really good. And also scuba diving, yes, because when there is a first time I was doing scuba diving when I went to the Goa last year, and I am doing scuba diving at the Goa, and just for the couple of minutes, just like 2 or 3 minutes, but I feel really great. Yeah, but there is a one thing because of that key I was really scary, and that scary thing allows me key not to be water for just more than a second. Yeah, but when I see there is so many beautiful things inside the water, and this is the part of the world has a 70% of water is 70% of the natural beauty is inside the water. So how I just don't want to be resist. Yes, people are always says that the the water from the inside was really good, and I just want to explore those things. So I just want to be scuba diving. Yes, it will be really good. Okay, and there is so many things. Yeah, I just want to learn. I just want to climb the Mount Everest. Yes, because Mount Everest is kind of like the really challenging thing for me in my life. Yeah, because I need to do lots of really important and lots of really impossible things on the life. Yeah, people usually says that. Yeah, and I just don't want to believe in those. So I just want to tell everyone that I can do this thing. Yeah, and climbing the Everest is kind of like a not easy job. It's kind of like a really difficult job, but I do want to explore. And going at the top of the Everest, you feel like that you are the top of the world. Yes, and that's the thing. Yes, and also there is so many things I want to do. I just want to go to the pilot. Yes, I just want to fly the plane and chopper. Yes, because do you when you fly the chopper, you feel really good, you feel really amazing. Like most of the people are dominating in the ground, but the air is kind of like the super clean and no one was there. And basically I want to be rule in the sky. So it's just like having a chopper or having a plane. It's kind of like the kind of like a flying. Yes, basically. So it is really good. Yes, it is really nice. Yeah, you just don't need to worry about anything and just go and fly. So just like having a drone, or having just like having a wings. Like if you have a wings, just fly into it feels really great. But unfortunately we don't have a wing. But this is not the case. Like this is not the say ki we cannot fly. We do fly. We just need to learn how to fly a chopper or plane. So yes. And there is so many things I there is not just a thing I just say I just do want to, and I will did this thing because I do have a confidence, and do feel like that I can do this. Yes. And that this is the thing I want to do in my life, and it is the only thing I want to be life. There is. So yes. So I talk really much. Yes, basically I was talking continuously for last 55 minutes. Yeah, I'm really tired right now because I'm not really talkative person, and I'm not really talk so much time like this. But um, giving you conversation about the English is kind of really important. Having a conversation in English is really really important. And basically, if you are continuous session in this thing, you will be even better. So keep doing it. Keep learn yourself, and that is the thing I'm gonna say is that. Okay. And it also improve your communication skills. So it just like it is win-win situation. So let's keep this thing. Okay. So right now this is the end. This is the English session part 10. Thank you.